Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. Hi everybody, what's going on? It is your girl Merle, and let me tell you, now, when you saw this title of this video, maybe you thought, haven't I seen this before? You have. We've tried a lot of different vegan mozzarellas here on this channel. We've tried vegan mozzarella made out of aquafaba. We've tried 3-ingredient vegan mozzarella. We've tried mozzarella made from potatoes. We've tried so many different ones, and we've tried a lot of different vegan mozzarellas. Some of them have been good, others have been very disappointing, and others have been downright disgusting. Insulting, really. You're probably wondering, well, why do you need to try another one, Merle? We've seen it all. You haven't, actually. Because I thought I'd seen it all, but we haven't. That brings me to my point. Why are we doing this again? Well, there's a creator that goes under the name of Kind Academy UK. When I saw it, I was like, holy moly, that looks really good. It kind of looks like Miyoko's liquid mozzarella if you could make it for yourself. So anyway, this recipe caught my eye because it looks cheap, quick, beginner friendly, and has accessible ingredients. And it looks good. That is reason enough for me to try yet another vegan mozzarella video. It basically just requires a blender and a pot. And we're not using xanthan gum. We're not using psyllium husk. We're not using kappa carrageenan. We're not using any of these molecular altering. We're not using any of these ingredients that honestly sound like spells. The only thing we're using as a binding agent for this that really is gonna kind of make this cheese work is tapioca flour, aka tapioca starch, which I think might be the most accessible binder there is. And it's inexpensive. You can get it at any grocery store. We're gonna make this vegan cheese. Then we're going to test it out. We're gonna do a little vegan mac and cheese, and we're gonna do a little vegan pizza. So let's get into this, shall we? First thing we're gonna do, so easy. We're literally just gonna add all of our ingredients here. We've got some unsweetened soy milk. We've got 35 grams of refined coconut oil melted. The coconut oil is going to give our mozzarella the stretch and the fat content that we need for this recipe. Nutritional yeast, a cheesy delight. I did obviously 2 because I love nutritional yeast. Then we've got about 1/4 teaspoon of fine salt, and you can either put in a full-on clove of garlic or you can just put in a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is what I did because I want it to be smoother, as smooth as possible. And then we've got 10 grams of tapioca flour or tapioca starch. Okay, that is it. Those are the ingredients. That's why I'm like really optimistic about this. Also, it doesn't look like it makes that much, but we'll see. Blitz that for like 30 seconds to a minute. Down. Great, easy enough. We're gonna pour the mixture in here. We're gonna heat it up on a medium-high heat, and we're just gonna continually stir that until it sort of thickens and gets nice and stretchy, like 2 to 3 minutes, she said. Basically, we want it to be like thick and kind of bubbling in the pan. Damn, look at that stretch. What the? And after that, we can either put it in a container in the fridge to let it cool, or we can just dump it right on top of like whatever we're using it for. That took like 1 minute. Look at this. This kind of looks like those cheesy potatoes. The quickest hot, like melty vegan cheese I've ever made. So easy, it's crazy. First of all, let's see what it tastes like raw, because we always have to do that. I think we can work on this a little bit, and I want to work on this. So I think after we put this to the test, I'm gonna do a little experimentation with the flavor, but it's good. I don't think we're gonna aim for a mozzarella flavor, if I'm honest with you, because I kind of want to make this into like a cheddar flavored vegan cheese that behaves like mozzarella. A lady in the street, but a freak in the sheet. Let's test the bakeability and the toastability of this cheese. And then we're gonna start from scratch, and I'm gonna try to crank up the flavor a little bit here. Okay, our first test here, they look pretty good. We toasted them for like 6 minutes or so, and they look melty. I'm gonna put them together, press them together, and then see if they give us a nice like grilled cheese pull. Oh my God. Damn. What the heck? I mean, This is a very cheesy grilled cheese. This is so crazy to me. How simple this was and how good it looks. I am so impressed. Honestly, it operates like a nice melty cheese. Wow, that is really good. And this is so much cheaper than store-bought cheese. I'm blown away. She recommends brushing it with a little bit of oil before heating it up, so I did that. So it doesn't get like a film over it. The flavor could still use a little work. All right, so we're gonna add in basically the same. I'm just gonna add a couple other ingredients. We're gonna do the soy milk, nutritional yeast. I realized she said a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, not 1 to 2 tablespoons. But I was happy with the flavor of the last one, and I definitely want 2 tablespoons for this one because we're gonna need this umami flavoring to balance out. The rice wine vinegar, about 1/4 teaspoon. I'll check on the measurements for that, see if we need more. And we're gonna add in about 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. I'm gonna hold off and just make sure it's not too overwhelming here. And then we're gonna add our salt and our garlic powder and our oil. And lastly, our tapioca flour or tapioca starch. All right. Beeby babby booby babby. So the sugar and the rice wine vinegar are going to hopefully act to kind of balance out a little bit of sweet and tanginess with the salt and the nutritional yeast. That should give us more of like a tangy sort of cheddar, sharp cheddar flavor. What I will say is normally I would probably use lactic acid, but the rice wine vinegar works really well too. I wanted to stay on the theme of things you'll have in your pantry already that aren't like expensive or inaccessible or whatever. So you can use lactic acid instead if you wanna, kick up the sophistication on this, I guess, but I don't think we'll need to. Let's try it. I'm really hoping this tastes good. Yep, that's it. But if you want a milder cheese, then stick with the recipe she gave you. Man, I love mozzarella. Dun, 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 dun. This stuff whips up so fast. Let's put it in with our mac and cheese. Let's see, it's been about 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 180 degrees Celsius. This looks pretty good. It might be able to use a little more time. I think we could get a little more time on this. It hasn't browned up and I really want to see it brown up, See, she looks good. Okay, well, we've got our mac and cheese. I'm gonna just tell you, it definitely got a little brown and it absolutely has like a nice gooey thing going on. Good things are happening here is what I'm trying to say. I'm very impressed. Look at this. It's so creamy. Wow. It's like crispy where it's baked, but then it's so creamy and gooey. This cheese just gets better and better. I'm blown away. I have to say a huge thank you to Kind Academy UK. This recipe is so simple and it's fantastic. All of you guys, go show some love. Like I said, they'll be linked down below. Let's take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Squarespace. You are one of a kind, but maybe the world just doesn't know it yet. So we need to get you a website, and it's got to be good. Squarespace is a website platform for entrepreneurs and creatives alike. So whether you're just starting out or you're managing an already established brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time. You can start a completely personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint, where you can choose from professionally curated layouts and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up. You can easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated, optimized SEO tools, so you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. Squarespace is perfect for everyone. Maybe you're someone who sells cheese pun shirts that say things like, "The rind is a terrible thing to waste," or "By George, I think she's got it." Maybe, I don't know your life. I'll take a medium. With Squarespace, you can easily manage your clients and invoices, from vetting leads to receiving payment via invoices, in one streamlined, customizable workflow. So go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to www.squarespace.com/MerleO'Neil to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's www.squarespace.com/MerleO'Neil for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. So let me know if you're gonna try this. If you guys had fun here today, please feel free to like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and it really does help. I mean it really does, and it does help. And I guess comment below what your favorite kind of cheese is. if you could have it vegan, you know? Like, you could say cheddar and I'll know what you mean. You're not gonna get like zapped from like the vegan gods above. Wow, we are onto something here, people. This is crazy. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. With that, I'm gonna bid you adieu. But yeah, have a great one. Thank you again to the Kind Academy UK. Appreciate you, appreciate this. I love cheese. Cheese rules. Get out there, have a great day or night. If you're sleeping, sweet dreams. If you're just starting your day, get after it, okay? All right, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. I don't know how to end these videos. How is it possible after years I don't know how to end these videos? Bye.